iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Gold. It's Jonesy Amanda driving you home.
Well, Chezzi Denyer has worn many hats over the years, from TV producer to public speaker, mum, and of course one half of Australia's most loved couples with her husband Grant Denyer. Well, now she's adding to her long list of credentials with a new book, The Weird Little Girl Who Talked to Ghosts. It is quite an extraordinary tale. She's with us now, Chezzi. Hello.
Chezzi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How's this music?
This is you.
Woo.
We have history, you, me and Amanda. You were
Oh,
our
that sounds a bit...
I know, it does sound a bit weird.
Let's not go full Anne Heche on this. No, it was... you were our producer when Amanda and I used to do a little segment on Channel 7.
That's right.
And this is before Grant, BG,
yes,
Grant.
That's right. Because I still remember we had to do something with a candle and I was underneath your legs trying to light the candle. Do you remember that? And
No.
the aircon kept blowing
Yes.
it out. Yeah. Strange things you do as a producer.
Wow.
Clearly I made an impact, Amanda.
I remember you, but I don't remember the
You're
candle.
not supposed to
blowing.
you don't light your candle and hide it under a bushel.
No, that's
not under
right.
Amanda's bushel.
I mean, I've known you for a long time and I admire and respect you and I just think you're an amazing person, but I didn't know about what's been going on in your head for so long.
No.
In a nutshell, what has been going on in your head for so long?
A lot. I didn't know that this was going on in my head because I blocked a lot of these things. I have started to go back through my entire life to work out where it all first began.
And what's it for people listening who don't know? What's it?
So connecting to spirits, talking to spirits. It's a whole new world.
You're like a medium.
I am a trained medium.
You're a trained medium.
Yeah. So I kind of did all of this in the dead of night. Nobody knew. 3 years ago, I studied with a school in Canada and I became a certified medium.
Right.
And then I took off overseas. I was invited to Arthur Findlay College in London where I studied a masterclass in mediumship. And, yeah, I've kind of done it all in secret because I just wasn't.
I didn't even know.
Nobody talks about it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know where you go to a medium university.
Yes, I went to a medium university, terrified because it was the world's best mediums that all study at this school, and I was invited and had major imposter syndrome. But when I got there, I realised in Australia we don't talk about this stuff, whereas the rest of the world is so open to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of, this is my coming out. This book is my, putting it out there.
I saw on your socials that you were talking to Grant about how you didn't even share with him early on what was going on. Have a listen.
Grant,
Yes.
when did you first know that I was weird?
First time I met you.
What?
Yeah, well, you're built different. It took me, in fact, and then when we started dating, I then realised how weird you were. And it took me, I don't know, 10 years to try and figure out what the hell was up with you.
And then he's just given up. He just...
But what he said was that he'd be talking to you and he just thought you were distracted, whereas in fact what was going on?
I think I've just got so many streams of things coming in and I assumed that was just ADHD.
Sure.
And we say things coming in, are you hearing voices, are you seeing images?
Oh, it's a whole lot of different senses. So sometimes I'll see things, like a haziness and I thought my eyes were, playing tricks, but no, that's, I'm sensing that there's a spirit there. Sometimes I hear things, just random words, people talking to me, or I pick up on a conversation in the next room. Yeah.
So I don't poo-poo this stuff because I think there's bigger stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot of things you can't explain. There's those things, when you're thinking about someone and they call you, or all those things.
And it is scary to lean into, isn't it?
It
Because it
is.
means that you have to unlock an entire door.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is there anyone, can you sense anyone in here now?
See, you just
there any-
asking that question makes me so uncomfortable.
What do you mean? There could be someone in here now.
Because for that
Well, I'd be
that
happy.
reason.
Well, my dad's dead. It would be good to, because you know what happened the other day, right? Years ago, he died in 2013, and he left me a motorcycle, a black Yamaha FJR 1300, and it was a clutchless auto, and it's a bit of an orphan of a motorcycle. No one wants it anyway. He passed away he left me the bike because I used to always give him crap about it. So recently,
So he left it.
so all these years later, the engine light came on.
Right.
So I rang the guys at the bike shop and they said, "I'll bring it in and we'll have a look." As I went to bed that night, I went, "Well, is it time to move Dad's bike on?" And then as I went to sleep, I said, "If there's another black FJR 1300 in the shop, I'll trade it in and get it," as a joke to myself.
Yeah.
Walked into the shop, a 2010 black FJR 1300 sitting in the shop. I haven't told anyone this. And then I felt guilty and I rang my mum and she said, "Your father was a very practical man. He's figured the lights come on,
Yeah.
move that thing on.
Yeah.
And it's got a clutch, so it's not even, an embarrassing bike anymore." So it's
Yeah.
so is that like,
I hear stories like that all the time.
but is that the
So-
spirit? Is that a sign?
Yeah.
Would you look at that as a sign?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you already recognise
Yes.
it as a sign, don't you?
No, I do. I really believe. I just those bikes you don't see. You just
Yeah.
don't see them.
Yeah.
One like that vintage. It only had 23,000 Ks on it.
Wow.
That's rare.
Yeah.
It's very rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I see signs all the time. And I think once you start to lean into them, and there's, neuroscientists who talk about this stuff, it is, and my hope is that everybody starts talking about it more and more because I think more now than ever to feel connected is just so important. Yeah.
Well, Chezzi, no one can hold a candle to you. Certainly you can when you're with us. We like to turn to the spirits on a Wednesday.
Gin.
The spirits can. This is a great book, The Weird Little Girl Who Talked to Ghosts.
Yeah, it's the longest title I know.
But she's hogged all the words on the front page. Chezzi Denyer, it's always great to talk to you. Say hi to Grant and the kids for us.
Will do. Thank you, and thanks for having me.